on the quad, predictors of police presence in college campuses. So a little bit about the background and motivation. There has been an increase of police presence on college campuses. We've also seen an increase in full-time sworn officers, which has resulted in college campuses resembling municipal or local law enforcement agencies that include the same rights as carrying firearms and the right to arrest. There have been concerns about the carceral state of college campuses, which was when educational institutions, both formally and informally, promote criminalization, surveillance, and discipline of students, faculty, and staff. So this study examines the correlates of campus police presence across space and time. So these were our two research questions. In order to answer those research questions, we drew upon three theories: contact theory, racial threat theory, and broken windows theory. These three theories informed what type of data we would use and what type of variables we would include in the final model. So for the data, we did use a survey of campus law enforcement agencies, which was taken in 2005 and 2012. We also used enrollment and institutional characteristics from iPads, and then we also used criminal data from the Clery Act, which is where institutions have to submit incidents of crime on campus. So we completed 2 lines of analysis. The cross-sectional analysis enabled us to determine whether police presence was correlated with institutional characteristics, enrollment patterns, and campus crime across a set of institutions separately in the years of 2005 and 2012. And then because we had a subset of institutions that responded to the survey both in 2005 and 2012, we were able to construct a panel data set to explore how changes within a campus over time may be associated with changes in campus police presence between 2005 and 2012. So because of the time span between the survey and the possibility that police data reported in 2012 are reflective of changes made earlier, we ran regressions using predictor data from 2011, 2010, and 2009, and so forth to assess the robustness of estimates. For example, we regressed the change in police between 2005 and 2012 on the change in enrollment in campus crime between 2005 and 2011, 2005 and 2010, 2005 and 2009, and so forth. So our results of the cross-section, we did find that a 1% increase in white student enrollment was associated with the 7.4% drop in the total number of police presence in 2005 and a 10.1% drop in 2012. A 1% change in Black student enrollment was associated with a 12.9% increase in the number of police officers in 2005 and a 17.3% increase in 2012. There was also a positive correlation with Asian student enrollment. The total police officers on college campuses is not consistently significantly correlated with the Clery crime data, which is why it's not included on this slide. Private institutions and urban institutions on average have higher police presence. For the change results over time, campus police presence on any given campus is not significantly related to shifts in student demographics or crime over time. There is significant variation in the relationship between Black and Asian student enrollment and campus policing across campuses, more than there is within campuses over time. So, for the discussion, police presence on campus varies more across campuses than within campuses over time. Black and Asian students are enrolled on campuses with more police presence, and Asian students are more likely to be exposed to unsworn officers, while Black students are more likely to be exposed to sworn officers. So obviously there are limitations. The first is that the institutions represented in the SCLEA sample are not representative of all four-year institutions. There were also several variables that were either dropped or combined due to missing data from both iPads and the Clery Act. And there is a need to examine more contextual factors such as local employment, local crime, and local demographics that may influence changes in campus police and are important in our conceptual framework. Thank you.